going into the bike shed. I guess I left the lights off again. All right, we'll get some light up in here. This is gonna be part 2 of the mini part series of the Dyna FXDX. Today, let's see, this is gonna be a couple of cuts. Not much editing, but a couple of cuts. I'm going to work on taking the primary off. We'll take the clutch, compensator, this whole side of the engine off. Haven't done anything since the last time you've seen it. So, still the same. Nothing new. I did get a bunch of parts ordered. So the cam, we're gonna put cams, the cam plate. What else did I order? Top end gasket kit for these parts. So top end gasket kit, fueling, ARP head studs. Oh, I got some other stuff that's coming off of a marketplace deal too that we'll go over when it comes in. But I'm gonna get started on this. I'm gonna cut this clip. I'll restart when I get it opened and explain what's going on. All right, quick update. The young guy that I bought this from, when he sold it to me, said there was some noise in the primary. He didn't know what it was. He didn't ride this bike just a whole lot, so I'll give him that. I'm in here though. Got the clutch taken out, clutch packs. Loosen this up, so I don't think that came that way. So that's not it. But I did make this discovery. This is the compensator, and I am sure that this bolt, oh, now it's not gonna do it. It was loose. Really? Trying to see if I could unload it. Oh, it's gonna make me look dumb. This bolt was loose, I swear. All right, I got it. I know you probably can't see this. I have not put a bolt or a wrench to this yet, but I'm gonna send this to the guy that I bought it from. This compensator cover was hand tight, and I'm sure there's a torque spec to it. So that could be the sound that he was hearing in the primary, I would imagine. So that's probably that. All right, 2 trips to the store later. Anyways, well, now we are here. Inner primary's out and off. Starter is out and off. Again, crusty, just crusty. But we're getting there. Still got old inner primary, new inner primary, clutch basket, primary chain, compensator, clutches, starter, outer primary. I have been bagging and tagging all of these bolts, so I can't mess it up when it goes back together. I'm running out of room on my workbench. I'm gonna have to take this extra and do this and rearrange everything again, because that motor is coming out and it's almost there. I'm gonna keep going. I'll update in a minute. I'm gonna pull this belt guard off. I can't tell if this needs a new belt or not. It's a little worn in some places, but all of the teeth look fine on it. So, oh, wrong way. I'm fearing the electrical though, is really what I'm fearing, but I'm just gonna cut these all off. This is for the handlebars. So all that'll come out, and I was told all of this just slides out of that top. All right, like I was saying, the electrical side of this does worry me just a little bit because my background is in mechanical and not electrical. So that worries me just a hair. I think the game plan here is to keep it a roller for as long as I can. The engine's coming out next, I think. There's a few shift linkages and some stabilizers and the engine mounts and a few other little things that can come out. But I think that is the route I'm going to go. Roller for as long as possible. Engine can come out. Then I will work on pulling all this wiring. And I think all the wiring can come out of that top frame, that top tube of the frame, and slide out the back is what I was told. So we'll see about that. I think for the most part, that's getting down. We're getting closer though, because I do have a table full of parts over here that is growing by the day, or by the weekend, I should say. So we'll see. All right, another quick update. This gimbal's acting weird now. All right, the fuse panel's out. I cut the headlight wires and all of the electrical for the hand grips. And hopefully all that's gonna slide out. This is out. The computer, I don't know the technical term for it, but all this is out. It's a friggin' mess down in there. Working on trying to untangle it and see what's what and label what I can during that process so I can put it back together that way. It does look like this is just gonna slide out. This top rail goes down in there pretty deep though, but it's just all jammed in there. So I think I'm good for today. Come to a good stopping point. But here's the pile of parts. And then I got another pile of parts in here. So yeah, I've been out here for a couple hours, so I'm gonna call it quits for today. But I made some good progress, I think. Yeah, I need to come back. I'll probably come back out here tomorrow and fish the rest of that out and see what's up with that. But we're getting there. I didn't really want to do electrical yet, but I could not get this nut undone, even though I got the tool right here. Couldn't get that undone because it just spins. Audrey stood on the brake and I still couldn't get it to break free. It crossed my mind to undo the axle and see if I could slide it forward just to get this out of the way, but I kind of just put that on hold and figured I'd move on to something else. I took the rear foot pegs off, this front foot peg off. I left the other one so you could hit the brake. Unplug some stuff up here. This wires ran to the, not the igniter, the coil, not the coil, the generator alternator. So this thing was nasty back in here though. So still not looking forward to putting the electrical back together, but I think that is all part of the process here. So it is what it is. They had, it's not gonna show it. and I can't flip this around. They just had crimp wires on here anyways, which is not the way to do things, I don't think. Not the way I would want to do it. I'll probably end up soldering them back together, but that is pretty much that. I think that is going to conclude part 2. And stay tuned for part 3 of the FXDX Dyna build.